Good evening, YouTube. We're going to talk about my family curse. There are many stories I can tell you about paranormal instances that have happened in my family throughout the past 40 years. I'm going to start off with a good one. My family, my mom and dad moved us down here the last time from Michigan to Alabama. Sorry about the phone. When I was 10 years old, we moved down here, and I had a sister that lived a mile up the road. And she and her husband had 3 children at the time. My nephew was 9, my oldest niece through them was 5, and the youngest one was 3. Now, at the time, they had some serious paranormal activity going on in their home. If Mom had seen it being mentally ill, people would have questioned it. But, my nephew and my oldest niece saw it, and my sister and her husband eventually, they all got to see it. It manifested in different ways. For my niece, she saw a grandmother that had passed away, and it would come to her, and it would have what she called boo-boos on it. Now, you figure she's 5, so this grandmother thing has boo-boos on it. She would take it to the bathroom and put Band-Aids on its boo-boos. She physically took Band-Aids out of the medicine cabinet and put it on this thing that looked like Mama Lucy. None of those Band-Aids were ever found. She told her mom about it. Mom had already seen some things, and then they messed up and gave this thing a name. They named him Fred. Anyway, my sister had heard that you could do this thing with your shoes that was supposed to get rid of a spirit. You take the front half of your left shoe, and you put it under the front side of your bed. Just the front half of it. Now, on the back side of your bed, you make it so that the front half is sticking out from the far side of the bed. Well, this pissed off Fred, or Mama Lucy, or whoever it was. So, very shortly after that, within a couple days, they go to the living room to watch television, and the television starts jumping up and down out of nowhere. I am not making this up. I am not exaggerating. You don't have to believe me. It's one of those things that, unless you are privy to it, you wouldn't have any reason to believe. But this was an old console TV. This happened, 36 years ago. So you have to remember the size of televisions back then. There were no flat screens. And this console TV is jumping up and down and acting a fool and shorts out. Now, I don't remember how they got rid of Fred, Mama Lucy, shoe in, shoe out, bouncy TV, apparition, ghost, demon, whatever. But I don't know if they had the family blessed. I don't know if they burned sage. But something happened, and they were able to get rid of that spirit. But that was one of many. I'm going to leave you guys with that for tonight, because it's, like I said, it's about 3:15. We're in the middle of the witching hour. That's what inspired me to go ahead and make this post. I hope you guys dig it. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. I'll be posting these from time to time. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Smooches and deuces from Birmingham, Alabama.